Selected Charlie Trethewey in the third round. Obviously, a product of the Pens Elite program, has some Pittsburgh roots. Just what went behind that selection?
Well, Charlie came into the year with big expectations, a projected first-round pick, national program kid, going to BU. We like the upside as a two-way guy, makes a really good first pass, strong defensively, intelligent, competitive, like the path. So, I mean, it's obviously a bonus when he comes up to the Junior Penguins program.
I was talking with Avery the other week about, and he said he had a brother who was draft eligible. He was like, it would be really cool if the Penguins could take him. So I'm sure he's very excited. But for Pens fans who don't know what Travis brings, how would you sort of describe, the package that he is?
Probably not too dissimilar to his brother. Super competitive, hungry, really good shooter, loves to score goals, and strong at the net. So very similar to Avery, underdog mindset. Like the upside.
You drafted a couple connections to current Penguins, Owen Pickering's former D partner, Tanner House, former line mate. I mean, Avery Hayes' brother. Is that something that was intentional, or just how it played out?
Yeah, I think just how it played out, to be honest. Lucky to get big Peyton Kettles and obviously big Ben Kindle there in the first. So just circumstance.
Can you tell us more about what you like about Kettles in particular, and especially trading up to get him?
Extremely young for the draft class, 6'6", right shot, elite defensive stick, super competitive, tough. I mean, checks a lot of the boxes, trying to improve certain qualities on the back end here with the depth we have in the prospects.
You made 13 picks, which is the most the team has made in more than 30 years. What is kind of that injection of just sheer depth do for your system? And when you look at the group, I mean, are there any common themes that stand out? I mean, it seems like with all of them, or most of them, competitiveness is one thing you guys talk about a lot.
Yeah, competitiveness is extremely important. That and intelligence, hockey sense. 13 picks is a lot. They're not all going to work out. Obviously, the more lottery tickets you have, increases your chances to hopefully hit. So, we'll see as time progresses with development staff at TK and all the new bodies that we have in the system. Be interesting to see who develops quicker than others and who can get there at the end.
Wes, you drafted Ben Kindle, obviously 11th overall. That might have surprised some. Kyle said you were on him kind of all last season. What did you see in him and the progression that made you want to take him at 11?
Extreme characteristic of his intelligence, hockey sense relative to this class is elite. 99 points, understands the game at a super high level. Just big belief in Ben in terms of the upside. Influences the game on both sides of the puck. We think the upside is sky high, and we'll do our best to help him improve in the areas he needs to improve in, and see where it goes.
What about the other two first rounders?
Well, Billy Zonin is a high work rate, highly competitive, played center this year, has played wing in the past, tremendous athletic upside. Got to know him a little bit there in Buffalo. You see the look in his eye, he's got that dog mindset, so the type of kid that helps you win hockey games.
The goaltender, Daig, I hope I said that correctly, played for the worst team in the Q last year, at least by record. What about him in that situation allowed him to rise to maybe be a guy you wanted to draft?
Our goalie guy, Sir John Elkin, had him really high on the board. So we trust John with the goalie evaluations. We try to stay out of that, and it just lined up where we were able to get him. To answer your question on Billy Horkoff, Billy Horkoff, the progression in his game from the start of the year to the end of the year, from going to the program in Michigan, was immense. Super athletic at 6'5", still very early in his development curve, and the mentorship and guidance that obviously he's got from his old man is a big benefit, and I think that will only go leaps and bounds for Billy there as he continues to develop, but love the upside there.
Carter Sanderson, Clark Cup winner, just what did you like about him throughout the process?
Our area scout Brandon Dennis was super passionate about him, super competitive type of kid that may not show up on the stat sheet just yet. Extremely young too for the draft class, first year in the USHL, wins a championship. But that credit goes to Brandon Dennis. Just loves his competitiveness and the way he plays the game to influence it to help the team win. So.
You guys drafted some big bodies and some physical players. Was that a common theme, something you were looking for in this year's draft?
I mean, you're looking for everything, right? I think it's sometimes just the way it lines up. You learn through the do's and don'ts over your career, and obviously Peyton Kettles was a guy that we really liked in that spot. Brady Peddle, another big left shot D that provides a ton of defensive utility. And Charlie Trethaway, another defenseman, not as big, but can influence the game on both sides of the puck, like I said earlier. Love the path, and we'll see where it goes with him.
Doc, your last pick is what are you getting in him?
Well, he played in Sherwood Park, BCHL. He's actually going to join Calgary, we believe, next year and play with Ben, and then go to Penn State. Area scouts had a lot of time for him where he was. He had 87 points this past year. Two-way guy that produced at a pretty good clip and a pretty good league. So our model was high on him at that point. So we'll see where that one goes as well.
Anything more you can share on Ryan Miller and I hope I say this, Quinn Bouchain?
Yeah, Ryan Miller, another guy that Robbie Sandlin and Dan McLean were really passionate about. Portland had a great playoffs with him. He's committed to Denver, I think, 2 years' time. Super competitive winger, hunts pucks, relentless. Certain things that we obviously covet. And Quinn Beauchesney, Beauchesne, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. National team kid outside of Guelph, right shot D. Two-way guy, makes a really strong pass, defends well, intelligent. We'll see where that one goes. But Brandon DeFazio, Chris Rock are guys in Ontario who are really passionate about him at that spot.
Did we ask you about Jordan Sharon yet? I'm sorry, so many names here.
There's a lot of names. Jordan Sharon's another Sioux kid. I mean, just circumstance that we get two guys from the Sioux, and Kyle's from the Sioux too. So another kid that's really early in his development curve. Small sample there in the OHL. Guys were passionate about him in that spot, so we'll see where that goes over the next couple of years.
You said your first year with the first full year of the organization, reunited with Kyle. Just how did you guys, from day one when you joined the organization, decide to tackle this project? I guess in terms of trying to rebuild or restock the prospect pool.
Well, I think everybody knows where the organization's at, right? So, working with Kyle, it's close to 2 decades where I've worked with him. Our alignment is critical. Believe in a lot of the same things in terms of process, control the things that we can control. This year was great. I mean, I can't complain. It's a great organization, great ownership. 13 picks this year. We got a number of picks next year, a number of picks the year after that. Do our best to execute on those picks and continue to try and make this club better and expedite it as quick as we can.
What can you tell us about the trade you made to start today with getting Clifton and sending a couple of guys to Buffalo?
Well, Connor Timmins, a guy that we've had long history with, especially Kyle there in the Sioux, and then Toronto. Came in last year with Connor Dewar. I think we paid a fifth for him. Helped us here in the short term. Wish him nothing but the best. Long relationship with Connor, myself included. We get a second-round pick for Connor at that point, Connor Clifton, who can improve the competitiveness on our back end, physical play, bring a little more fire to the lineup. That on top of the second-round pick, it just made a lot of sense. Good business by Kyle there.
With the new rules, some of these guys who have birthdays that might be stuck in juniors for another year, might the organization recommend they go to college for a year?
At this point, we got a lot to figure out. I mean, that landscape, it's going to be fascinating to watch. So I don't have an answer on that. I mean, every case is different, right? Everybody's different in their own right. So we'll do our best. Spez and TK will do their best on the development side, building the relationships and figuring out, charting out what the best course of action is for each player. But wherever they're at, we'll do our best and help them improve.